I was off by an inch, like just a tad. I didn't realize that there was a giant hole in between the two. So I was like, oh, I was off. I think I'm still off. Nope, I got it. Okay.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests.
Oh, these are all Cave Johnson audio logs.
If you've cut yourself at all in the course of these tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure gasoline. That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline. So all that means is it's working.
Good, good.
If you need to go to the bathroom after this next series of tests, please let a test associate know. Because in all likelihood, whatever comes out of you is going to be coal. Only temporary, so do not worry. If it persists for a week, though, start worrying and come see us because that's not supposed to happen.
I think they're trying to make fuel.
We're gonna have a superconductor turned up full blast and pointed at you for the duration of this next test. I'll be honest, we're throwing science at the wall here to see what sticks. No idea what it'll do. Probably nothing. Best case scenario, you might get some superpowers. Worst case, some tumors, which we'll cut out.
Jesus. So it sounds like they're trying to find another way to get fuel, in order, because like, instead of just burning fossil fuels, they're trying to find an alternative way to make fuel. It's a pretty weird science projects where it's like you pee gasoline or you, I hope crap out coal. I'd hate to pee out coal because that shit would hurt. It's like having kidney stones times 3. So what I found is that coming over here was just for the autologs. Like there's no purpose to go that way. What I also found was that at the bottom of the elevator shaft is a white block that you're supposed to fall down. And I did notice the fact that the railing was missing, right? Please? Yes, I do. So that's when I noticed that was there. And that's when I was like, oh, I can just, momentum my way there. Okay, good. And then I opened the wrong portal. Good. Why am I not using the one on top? Okay. I'm an idiot. Real big idiot. Don't tell me I have to walk all the way back up. Good, okay. So there is a white platform that is above us and slanted, which is where you're supposed to put the portal, and for whatever reason I'm not doing that, because I'm an idiot. But you're supposed to, like, use momentum and throw yourself over there. What is that gonna change? Don't try and throw yourself through the orange portal. Please tell me that's not what I'm trying to do. It is, isn't it? Oh, I'm an idiot. Yeah, I'm throwing myself into the... Yeah, that was stupid. Apparently, I still have not noticed the fact that there is a white painted area that's on a slanted hill. Like I said, a lot of the walls in this area are sort of like this grayish color, so it's hard to differentiate the white versus the gray sometimes, or at least it apparently was for me because I'm an idiot. I can see it. Nope, apparently I can't see it. And I messed up. Yeah, I almost killed myself again. Good. Hopefully I notice. I wanted to hit there because it's like, oh, that's white, but that is the salt, not the actual a wall I can portal through. We have to fling ourselves into the factory, and then I think we wrap around, and that's the elevator we have to take to the next level. Which is why it's over there, and I keep trying to portal over there. There's like a blue laser field. I think that's the gates, like an early version of the gates. Because if you can't tell, this is a very early version of Aperture Science. I would say it's the roots before they became like that really cool industry that had, moving walls and shit. Okay, come on, notice the wall. Come on, notice him, senpai, please. Jesus, did I really just say that?
Tests, you might have noticed that your blood is pure
we've already heard this.
That's normal. We've been shooting you with an invisible laser that's supposed to turn blood into gasoline. So all that means is it's working.
Kinda wanna just throw myself for science. I guess probably get a better look. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Apparently I had some sort of thought process going. Is it now when I did just notice that there's a slanted area. finally. Jesus. Yep, that took me way too long. Some of the puzzles in the old area are kind of challenging. Well, not really challenging. It just takes me a while to figure it out because I guess at this point I was like mentally drained. I was like, I can't believe Wheatley, betrayed us, and now we're in this fucking area. Shit's going crazy. Finally got over here. That happens a few times in this area. There's a lot of like really awkward puzzles that I keep overthinking. I think we just got the power on, and because of that, the door should be opening. And I think that's also the generator for the repulsion gel. If memory serves me correctly, we'll be seeing some more of that in the near distant future. I think either the next chamber or the chamber after that, we start seeing some repulsion gel. Those doorways that like look blocked, that there is a reason for that. That's like an area you're supposed to portal through. And I think I'm going higher because it's the only safe place for you to place a portal. Good. Okay. And I can just portal up there. I should have used orange, but whatever. I'm an idiot. Don't judge. Okay, the bridge is out of order, so time to use the pipe.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
Which is why they don't really give you any help in the Portal games. They're just like, yeah, you can figure it out. Just combine what you know about everything that we've showed you and try and figure out what you're supposed to do. And it definitely does take some time, and especially if you haven't seen these puzzles before and don't know how to solve them, like I. So bear with me. Even now, I'm like, I'm an idiot. Why didn't I just do that to begin with? It's obvious. I can see it right there. Jesus, that's blinding.
All right, let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
So, I don't know why you would run a control group. But this is repulsion gel. It's a blue substance. This is why he said blue paint. That if you jump on it, it'll then it acts like a spring essentially, which is really cool. And there's a lot of cool things you can do with it. I do believe this activates the door, so we need to find a box. I think the button for the box is over here. I don't know why I dropped down. Oh, well, that's convenient. That would explain why. So yeah, this is the repulsion gel. I think if you can hit control, while on the blue substance, you actually stop jumping around. And this is only one of the gels that they introduce.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here. I can talk about the control group all damn day.
I'm just really glad that that wasn't blue paint and actually repulsion gel, or else I would have been fucked. But yeah, so that's one of the two gels they introduced into this. Spoilers, a second gel. But it's some pretty cool, interesting things they do with them, with both of them, and they sort of combine them together sometimes. Well, actually, there's 3 gels, but 2 that actually have anything interesting. The third one's kind of annoying, but at the same time, extremely useful and probably the most useful out of all 3 of them. And I won't spoil what they do or what they are until later.
For this next test, we put nanoparticles in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat on a folding chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Good. I'm so glad that you gave me tumors. I was testing out the crouching. If you crouch, you actually stop jumping, as I mentioned. Or I guess it's a control button, which would make you crouch. Not sure why I needed to come onto here. Ah, that would explain that. I was like, why do I have to get onto here? Well, there's a box. And when there's a box, there's a way. And I do believe that I need the jump. Actually, oh, I can just portal. Okay, never mind. Forgot what that did. And that activated that. Okay, so then I can just jump from. I can jump through the blue portal, through the orange portal, and get a higher jump because I'm falling. Because I think it uses your momentum as the basis of how high you jump. And I should be able to just bounce right across. Yep, like that. And I don't think we're done quite just yet. And you can bounce off of walls like this. This is great. The blue gel is a lot of fun to play around with, I will say. And I do believe you can just do this. I don't know if I fall down. And then I have to open that. So then this activates that one, and I should be able to... I think I have to... Okay, if I open a portal at the top, and then jump across, open a portal to the other side, and I don't want to fall down that hole, because that is death. I was trying to see if I needed to use momentum there, but since there's a gate, I can't use it. So I think I need a portal to the white wall in front of me. Then I would get... I don't know, actually. Or I can just do it this. Yeah, that works too. I was really nervous of how far... Yeah. I didn't think I was going to make it with the blue gel. Some of the maps I sort of like misjudge of how far I should be going with the blue gel and how far they are.
Got covered in that repulsion gel. Here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
Good, good. I'm so glad you told me that after the fact there, Johnson. Not only have I think that was about the second chamber we've been using the gel, and now you want to tell me that. Good. A likely one that doesn't like human skeletons. Well, I guess for the most part we've been using our feet, which are the special boots. So.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Oh, Cave Johnson. He's the greatest. Now this area was a little confusing for me because I didn't realize I was trying to get higher and I didn't notice that there is a platform not there on that spire right there, not that one, the one behind us. There is a little catwalk with a wall that you're supposed to portal through and then walk through, and for whatever reason I got the unfortunate business of, you know, standing in front of that spire looking around trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Like, where is it? And it's like, dumbass, it's right behind you. I saw that, I was like, oh, there must be some momentum based, but I didn't notice any white portals or white areas around the area. So I was like, okay, that seems a little odd. What do I portal? I can use my momentum for. I mean, that seems a little weird, doesn't it? And it took me a while because I still didn't see the fact that there's a catwalk. I think I killed myself because I was like, I'm in the wrong area. I must have fucked up. Nope, I'm in the right area. This is something. I'm pretty sure a lot of the rails actually start falling apart later in the game, which is why the don't lean on railing sign is a thing. But yeah, I started throwing myself down here like, okay, well, I can't use that. What the fuck do I go? Hello? Game? I didn't notice. I did see it a little. I'm just not looking up at the right places, apparently. But yeah, this is the way to go, and I can't get back because the thing is broken. I did speed the section up because I was an idiot. I was like, I'm not gonna like let you guys sit around and watch me just stumble across. I think I noticed it, and then I tried shooting at it. And I guess the first portal didn't work, so I was like, okay, well that's fucking stupid. It's all gone. There we go. There we go. Found it. And I think that's my mouse just messing up. Not me celebrating. My mouse wheel is a little jacked up on my main computer, so sorry.